fellas, let's talk about the thirsty man. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, gentlemen. Hammerhand, the MGTOW monk, back at you one more time. Yo, man, the thirsty man. I see a lot of this, and it's not a surprise to me. It's the way that the system is engineered to make men infirmed, to make men weak. The thirsty man is the man that's going around all the time. The symptoms of the thirsty man, I should say. I guess I can't have a video where somebody doesn't pull out in front of me. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, now they're going 85 miles an hour, so it's all good. You can pull right out in front, but just go 85. The thirsty man. He's the guy that goes around and he's constantly trolling Instagram or Facebook. He's invested in 3 or 4 or 5 free dating sites. You know, Facebook dates, Zoosk, Plenty of Fish, all of these other ridiculous, absurd places where bottom of the barrel bitches go so that they can slap bodies because they haven't figured out their biology yet. They haven't figured out how to control themselves. They don't understand that endorphin, dopamine, serotonin becomes active as soon as you start coveting a woman. What's that famous line from Silence of the Lambs? We covet what we see. And how can you not covet women today, right? It's blasted in your fucking face 24/7, 365, every single day of your existence. So do you think that you're going to defeat that? Or do you think that maybe getting a hold of your biology would be a better, wiser course of action? What do you think? I think getting hold of your biology and understanding why you do the things that you do, why you react to stimulus, is a better way of dealing with life. Why? Because it helps you in every conceivable way. If you can figure out your biology, what else can you figure out? If you can figure out that every time you walk by magazine racks, even whether you see it directly or not, it's in your peripheral vision. You see, everything that you see is in your mind. It's stored electrochemically. Everything. The mind is incredibly powerful. Very, very powerful. It's the best supercomputer that has ever been created. Whether that was intentional or not, I couldn't answer. But it is what it is. Everything that you're exposed to, every fact, whether it's directly or indirectly, is stored in your brain. You think maybe if you could unlock some of that potential, you think maybe if you understand when, pardon my language here, if you're getting aroused because you're looking at something, and you stop for just a moment and say, why is this happening? Why is this happening? I don't want to fuck. I don't want to mess with this chick. Why is this happening? It's happening because it's a biological response to stimulus. See, the people that control you have figured out your biology. Long ago, long, thousands of years ago, your biology was pegged. They knew you better than you knew you. think it's possible? Now, I'm just asking. Do you think it's possible that you could look at your heart's desire as far as a woman is concerned and not feel a thing on command? I'm here to tell you that it's possible. I've worked for years to train my mind not to respond to outward stimulus. I've worked for years to understand why I respond to things the way that I respond to them. It gets easier and easier, but it gets harder and harder, if that makes any sense. It's like every time you think you've got one thing figured out, two more things pop up. Pardon the pun. As far as sexual arousal is concerned, it's not there. It doesn't faze me at all, not one bit anymore. There was a time, man, where I would spend hours just thumbing through all of the shit that's available out here. Like, I'd just go looking, and I'd look up this chick, and I'd be like, God damn, oh my God, that bitch is so hot, and blah, 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 blah. This was way before I figured out that I was being manipulated. You know? Now I know somebody's bound to say, well, you went looking for it, so how are you being manipulated? Well, that's a good question. You were meant to go looking for it. It's out there so that you can go search it up. Plain and simple. Why do you think that the world is revolving around pornography now? They'll tell you straight. Who are the biggest consumers of pornography? It's not men. You think pornography was for you, Mr. Man? You think pornography was directed at you, Mr. Man? Sorry, it wasn't. Pornography was directed at women, and it worked. Big time. Big time. Now, it sucks men in too, obviously, because when there are no women anymore, and these men that haven't figured out their biology still need to get busy, well, they want some visual stimulus. And that goes back to what I was talking about. When you start to control your biology and you start to understand why you respond the way that you respond to things, even pornography becomes hollow. It becomes vapid. It becomes useless. And then you start thinking about all of those feelings that you like so much, instead of having a great fucking feeling to end the day or just to start the day. You understand that it's manipulation. That's what it is. It's manipulation. They've taken the greatest things about life, about living, and turned it into a commodity. There's nothing under the sun that can't be bought or sold. There's nothing under the sun. There's no thing too sacred, too beyond reproach, to sully, to dirty up. And that's what these power brokers do. Some folks call them elites. I suppose it fits, but it also categorizes you and them at the same time. They are master manipulators, is what they are. The art of manipulation has been handed to them from generation to generation to generation. They manipulate every race and culture that they come in contact with, and they destroy it. And that's why they have been ejected from 130 countries. Feel me? But enough about them. Folks, get a hold of your biology and you will rule the world. Don't be a willing victim and you will rule the world. What is the world, Hammer? What world can I rule? Your world. You see? When we all live on this fucking rock, hurtling through space together, sorta, but at the same time, we all live in a bubble. Every single one of us. No matter how informed you consider yourself to be, no matter how smart you consider yourself to be, no matter how educated, that's a very dubious distinction today. I'm educated. Oops, get the fuck away from me. you consider yourself to be, you're still in a bubble. You're still in a bubble. Get control of yourselves, gentlemen. Get control of your biology. Do what needs to be done. Sitting here running past this beautiful scenery. Since I became a MGTOW, since I became a monk, I'm not going to tell you that there weren't struggles, that there weren't trials. There absolutely were. And there are every day. The struggle is never over. Now, that may not be good news for some of you, but it does not mean that it's a struggle for life and death. It's, for me now, it's a struggle for understanding. It's a struggle to comprehend. Let me put it that way. And I enjoy it. Going through a little bit of that right now. And I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but I know that I recognize it. And it's just like recognizing your manipulation. It's like recognizing that you have to control certain things about you. You know what I mean? When you get control of these things, you have time. I have eliminated, this is how busy and full my life used to be. IndyCar, Formula One, when those two weren't on, NASCAR, football, what else went away? I stopped going to live sporting events. If I have to watch anything at all, if I just have a hankering for it, I'll catch like the 5-minute highlight package. And you can't imagine how much time that has freed up in life. And then you start struggling with all that extra time. And, Bo, let me tell you something. That is nothing compared to the time that is going to get freed up. The amount of money and time that you will have when you get a hold of your biology. When you make an honest-to-God effort to get a hold of the things that control you. The things that move you through life. I'm still struggling with going to work every day and putting in 10 or 12 hours. You see, I still struggle with that. Why do I struggle with that? Because it's unnatural. It's unnatural. This mechanized, shitty, nasty world that human beings have made for themselves, it's unnatural. It's unnatural. But until I can find a way out of that, until I can make a way out of it for myself, this is what it is. I think that there are ways around certain parts of this. Certain parts of this. I don't know how far I will get before the end of my days, but I won't stop trying. I think this one's gone on long enough, gentlemen. Get control of your biologies. Take back those things that have been taken from you. Stack your money. The thirsty man justifies his thirst. He says, I just want to have somebody. I just want to not be alone for the rest of my life. I can't understand why people don't see it that way. Men and women are biological symbiosis and blah, 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 blah. Okay. I can't say that any of that is incorrect on its face, on the surface. But you also know what kind of world we live in. You also know You don't need to be within proximity of a female for that female to accuse you. There doesn't need to be any proof. You don't have to know her name. Nothing has to have happened. All she has to do is get it in her head that she's going to accuse you. The thirsty man justifies his imprisonment. The thirsty man says, well, man, maybe I should have picked better. And of course, all of the simps and the trolls out there, they'll tell you. They have no problem telling you. Those MGTOW groupies, the ones that love us so much, they can't set us down, they can't leave us alone. Oh, it must be terrible. It must be terrible to be that thirsty for somebody. That's a perfect example of thirst, isn't it? People that cannot leave you be, will not leave you be. They're crushing on you. They love you. They love you, and they don't know how to explain their love for you. So it becomes envy. It gets twisted into hate. This is how these people do. You know that. I know that. And this is what life is like out here for the thirsty man. It's a minefield of excuses. It's something that should never be excused. When you see somebody that's going through the thirst, if these are your friends, if these are your people, pull them aside. Start dropping some red pills in their mouth. Get them to understand what's going on out here. Now, I'm going to preface that by saying, if you don't think that they're strong enough, it's a judgment call. If you don't think that they won't go insane, do it. But if you think that they're mentally weak, being thirsty is a form of mental weakness, physical weakness, but it doesn't mean that you're going to blow your brains out if you become aware of certain things. Some folks would, because their entire life, their entire worth, all the esteem that they hold for themselves is invested in someone else, in someone else's validation of them. When you make up your mind that you don't need somebody else to tell you what's good, you're well on your way to figuring out how to control your biology, how to not be a thirsty man. These men are being driven insane, number one, by their biology. Number two, by all of the marketing that goes into trying to push men into women. It's the same bullshit when you start looking at social clashes and color clashes and whatever other conflict is going on in the world right now. It's typically very inorganic. These people, these places and things are being pushed at one another because conflict generates money. It generates hate clicks on the alphabet soup mafia media. Plain and simple. The thirsty man, now don't take this the wrong way. I don't know how you can't take it the wrong way, but I'm going to say it. The thirsty man is an inferior man. He's inferior. The thirsty man that markets gain is inferior. The thirsty man that runs around talking shit about how much they can sell because they got PUA tactics, because they're trying to cloak themselves now in red pill and MGTOW. Some of these motherfuckers even call themselves monks, and they're dating. This is an inferior man. Some of them try to push the wrong type of political content at you. This is the inferior man. Some of them use your family when they can't get you to respond. This is an inferior man. Don't think for a second that there's only 10 or 12 or 15 inferior men out here. There's millions and millions and millions of men that have been raised up over the last 50 or 60 years that have no bearing, no clue, no need, no want, no desire to be a better human being, to be a man. They don't want to be a man. They just want to be accepted. They want to be loved. I cannot tell you enough how much I understand that. I understand that, I get it. But it comes with a price that is unacceptable. If that love is not organic, if that need to be next to you is not organic, if there's anything false or contrived about it, you are justifying your thirst. You're justifying being used. You're betraying yourself. You're betraying your brotherhood. Gentlemen, I'm not pointing the finger at any one particular person out here, but get your ducks in a row. Get your shit straight. You know if you're a MGTOW. You know if you're a monk. You know if you're a red pillar. There are clear, obvious differences between all three. All three have that red pill ideology. All three of them have red pill awareness. But guess what? All of them don't act equally on their impulses. All of them don't run around justifying their thirst. The thirsty man is a dangerous man. I don't associate with thirsty men, and I don't associate with thirsty women. Plain and simple. I don't associate with women at all, if I have any choice in the matter. I don't ever put myself in a position of being caught with women, no matter what, no matter where. Ain't not doing that. Come on, motherfucker, get over it. There you go. And I don't think I've ever said a truer statement. The thirsty man is a dangerous man. You stay away from this guy. He's not hard to recognize. He is the one that's always talking about pussy and how much he slays the fucking crack. He's always the one that's talking about how much ass he can get. He's always the one that's out there doing the thing, right? He's always the one that's out there going out on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, coming to work fucked up on Monday. That's not the guy that you want to be associated with. Not because he couldn't be a nice guy or a decent buddy, but as long as his loyalties are divided between himself and the thirst, he's going to be unreliable. Very unreliable. He will sell you out. He will throw you down the fucking stairs. He will gladly offer you up to the gynocracy. And guess what? They'll take you. They'll take your job. They'll take your car. They'll take your house. They'll take your kids. They'll do anything that they can do to try to muscle you. We see it every day. Every day. Thousands of times every single day. And hundreds of times, maybe thousands of times every day. False sexual assault claims, false rape claims, false abuse claims. Oh, it's financial abuse. That, when I heard that last year, that was a fucking cracker. I could not believe that. So your bitch can spin you into oblivion, and if you say no, all of a sudden that's financial abuse? Ha ha ha. One more reason to steer clear. Gentlemen, do not tolerate, do not put up with, and do not excuse the thirsty man. Call that motherfucker out. Do it safely, of course. Don't get punched in the face, because they're also emotional and volatile. Hammerhand, MGTOW monk.
You're watching Hammerhand, the MGTOW monk.